Hey, what's up guys? This is Richard with Confident Developers, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a programmatic UI button and also how to prevent a new view controller using that button. Alright, so we're going to start off by making a new button. We're just going to go ahead and name it a login button. We're going to make it of type UI button. And then let button equal UI button type. Just type in type system. Just an S there. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and set different properties for the button. So let's set the button background color. I'm just gonna set it to the normal system gray. If you guys want, you could just choose a color. Let's give it a title. So we're gonna go ahead and do button.set title, and for the title, let's put in login, and the control state is just gonna be normal. So this is important. Whenever you're making a UI button programmatically, you always have to set this translate authorization mask into constraints equal to false. If not, your button's not gonna cooperate with you. We're also gonna make the button rounded because nobody likes perfectly rectangular buttons. So let's set the corner radius of the button to 5. That'll make it look nice. And then let's change the title color to something nicer. Let's do white. And then here we're gonna put dot normal also for the state. Now actually I'm not gonna change the font. Let's not get too complicated. So let's do. Alright, now we have our button created. What does it say here? Oh, we have to return it. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and return button. Now that we have our button created, there we go. We're gonna go ahead and add it to the view controller as a sub view. So this is gonna help us be able to see the button. Login button. Now we're gonna create a function let's add subview. We're gonna create a function called setup login button, and basically this is gonna be where we have all our constraints so we can position our button and be able to see it in the middle of the screen. So here we're gonna do login button, which is the button we created, dot center x anchor dot constraint equal to, and then we're gonna set it to the center of the view's x anchor. Make sure you put is active equals true. Not, it's not gonna work. Now we're gonna do the same thing. You could actually copy this right here. And you're gonna be able to set the center y anchor equal to the center y anchor of the view. Always put this is active equal to true. Now we have to set the width of the button. So we're gonna head and do login button dot width anchor dot constraint equal to, and we're gonna do view dot width anchor, and then we're gonna set a constant because we don't want it the whole size of the screen because then it doesn't look like a button. So the constant, we're just gonna set it to -50. And then again is active equals true. Alright, so now we're gonna call this up here in the view did load. So set up login button. Alright, so that's gonna show us our login button once we launch the application. Now we're gonna want to create another view controller that we can call from this button. So we're gonna head and do that now. We're gonna make a Swift file. We're gonna go ahead and call it main VC view controller. Create. Alright, we're gonna import UI kit. Got it, okay. Alright, so we're gonna create a class called main VC of type UI view controller, and then we're gonna have a override func. We're gonna make a view did load, and here we're just gonna set the view's background color to blue. That way we know that we've reached the next view. Alright, so we should be good here. Now we're gonna go ahead and go back to view controller. And now we're gonna create the method that gets called, the function that gets called once you press a button. So we're gonna call it open next view. And up here we have to set the button.add target, which is basically what calls this method. So the target is going to be self. The action is actually what calls the method, which is open next view. Missed the N here. And then for this, we're going to type in touch up inside. So this is going to go ahead and call, the hashtag goes before selector. This is actually going to call this method open next view, and it's going to be able to show us the next view once we type in this code right here. So what you want to do in open next view is create an instance of the main VC. So let main VC equal new main VC object. We're gonna go down here and just type in present, and here you're gonna put the name of the VC, which is main VC, the one we just created. Make sure it's with the lowercase m. Animated, we're gonna put true, and completion we're just gonna type in nil. We're gonna go ahead and build, make sure we don't have any errors. All right, let's see right here. Self, action, selector, missing parameter. Oh, sorry. It's a lowercase s. There we go. Let's go ahead and build now. See if we have any issues. Build succeeded. All right. We're gonna go ahead and run it now. Make sure everything works good, and then we make it to the next view controller. It's taking a while here. It's the first time I run since I opened up Xcode. Usually it takes a while. Let's go ahead and stop it and run again. Seems like I got caught up on something. All right, there we go. So we had an exception. Alright, so the reason we got an exception is just because I forgot to remove this, so it's not looking for the storyboard. So now our application should open up. Let's give it a moment. So we're going to click login, and it's going to take us to this blue page, which is our main VC. As you see here, we set the background color to blue, and that is how you make a UI button programmatically, and how do you open another view controller with it.